over the globe, across the street, bringing you the very best in fake news journalism. This is Newsline. I am your host, Earl from Ipanema. Our top story tonight, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer is dead. He was tragically killed in a freak accident over the skies of Barcelona, Spain today. The famed reindeer was hit by a flock of seagulls and a Boeing 787 MAX. According to witnesses, quote, the reindeer in Spain was hit mainly by the plane. They ran, as for the flock of seagulls, they ran. They ran so far away, but they could not get away. Today, an ANA Boeing 787 Dreamliner, en route from Seoul, South Korea, carrying 10 VPs from the NAACP, sent out a mayday after a CIA agent discovered TNT in his PB&J. The crew flew the 787 to the DMZ, where an FCC spokesman, PhD UNLV, from the NBC and the DMB, said, quote, the FAA will receive an IOU COD from the IRA ASAP. The CEO of the UNCF FDSC LMFAO said FIFA had the TNT, not ANA. The TSA gave the A-OK, and the 787 continued its flight with an ETA into LAX of 12 hours. Scientists at NASA reported today that they have discovered feline life on Mars. Sadly, Curiosity, the Mars rover that had discovered the specimen, also ran over it just minutes later. One scientist was quoted saying, "We were really excited until Curiosity killed the cat." In the murder trial of alleged hitman Vinny Icepick DiCarlo, Icepick confessed in court today that he was once hired to beat a rival mobster to death in a rice field using only 2 porcelain figures. Prosecutors admit that this is the first known case of a knick-knack paddywhack. And now it's time for the weather. The weather portion of this broadcast is brought to you by Climate Change Hoax Initiative. Here is the weather with Reginald Washington. Reginald.
Thanks, Earl. I'm Reginald Washington. On to the weather. I'm your local weatherman. Welcome to the weather, man. We have it all. Well, it's been quite a week for weather. We probably all noticed that. It started off kind of warm. Warm, yeah, freaking hot. And it got hotter and then hotter. And I mean, when was the last time you saw all of this? It's been raining. It started off hot, and then it got a little bit wet, and then it got steamy, and then humid. All this humidity added to the hot. I mean, it's been hotter than the whore's ass on dollar night. Turning to the local forecast, the now forecast. It's going to be tonight, hot. Continued mostly hot tonight, followed by widely scattered hot in the morning. And since it's summer, we can probably expect it to be clear tomorrow, and for the foreseeable future, we would expect that. And it'll probably even be clear at night, and if we're lucky, tonight we may be able to see Uranus. Continuing with the forecast, hot. Did I mention it's going to be hot? I mean, look at these temperatures. When was the last time you turned to your friend and said, well, it's going to be cooler, it's going to be 109 for the weekend? And then you tried to be even more encouraging by saying, yeah, but with the wind chill factor, it could be as low as 106. I mean, it's so hot, cows are giving evaporated milk. Okay, again, I'm Reginald Washington. That's about all the time we have for the weather for tonight. I wish you a good evening, good night. Thank you for watching, and good weather.
And that's all, folks. Please join us tomorrow for another edition of Newsline. Thank you, and good night.